What's good? Top of the morning to you, Unstable Creature here. Of course, Konnichiwa bitches. Coming off the line. Week 2. Now, of course, we have week 1, dissect, did all the things that we have to do. I'm not finna bash, I'm not finna last long because, of course, it's already time for game to start. Give it a little eye candy. But at the same time, even though I have sat back and listened to a lot of stuff, see, that's why I need to do these videos earlier. Sat back and listened to a lot of stuff. Um, Devontae Adams talking about he just giving room to other players and all this other stuff, but not to be the bearer of bad news and just holding up because I haven't actually watched a lot of other people's videos. I've just seen titles and stuff like that, so it's really been come. We are not capping around here, okay? We coming straight with facts, okay? For the simple fact that you keep on making your quarterback look good. Like I said, the whole system make your quarterback look good, but we are not going to get over the fact that even if, okay, I may have pointed out he don't pay attention to his right or don't give enough time to his right when he already set off on the left. But at the same time, even if he's giving a play to the left, to the right, and then it's almost like if you know your man is covered, you still not giving yourself enough time to reach the other side of the field because 9 times out of 10, if they know that if you going for Devontae Adams and he's open or whatever, he got the coverage. Another man might fall off of his man because they might need the other man. It's like pay attention, but it's almost we're not gonna make no excuses for him not fully looking across that field just because you call a play. But even within, this is how you play make. This is how you know that you reading the field, you reading the game, you paying attention to all of that shit. Because even when you have your man blocked, even when you have your man in the situation, guess what you do? You go ahead and still throw the fucking ball. So even though we have plays in play, if you know that you cannot execute that play, you still should have in your vision. This is the reason why you have more of the field, but once you already have the person that you want locked in, you don't pay attention to the rest of the field. And this is what I be saying about a lot of other people that came into this. The past is the past. We're going to put that behind us, okay? We're not living with that. We're not even living with Aiden as the front runner. So what we're living with and what we have to progress with is this. So if we pay attention to this in practice, this is what you got to pay attention to correct, because this is what is going to be our default. Because if somebody else get win, collect, or correct, that's... Come on now. We have to be ready for, like, even though you strong in your stance, you have to be ready for all across the field. Even though you have your linemen act like they're ready. But yeah, when it comes to certain people, you're gonna be knocked off, you're gonna be touched, you're gonna be all this other stuff. So always know what your plan B is. Plan A, yeah, you execute it, but this is when using your legs, running, and doing different shit. The same thing with looking across the field. Taking your time to, even in a split second, it might change, but you need to, like, really pay attention because, I feel like me saying that, and then y'all probably going back and looking at that, that's the probably reason why I've said a lot of informative things in my last video, but for some reason, even though the recording still be like my recording of every video, nothing changed. It's still in the same position. I'm in the same position, having the same distance within, nothing's going on, and I still have that air and opportunity on my last video. That was very informative of a lot of stuff that was going on in the field, and him not actually paying attention to his right side if he set off, and I'm gonna throw in the left side, because to me in that game the right side became more common. Even if Devontae Adams wanted to throw in, he just giving other players time to get there, or giving giving homage to other players. That's what practice is for. That's what you have another player on the fucking side for. When you're not open, he's open. It ain't no giving, it's paying attention. If he's not open, he's covered, whatever the fuck it is. You may have a main player, but that main player might be covered all the fucking time. So the thing is, Jimmy Garofalo is learned in the system. So it's almost like even these little given things, whether we win or not, it's like pay attention to the player that you are, and then correct that, because if somebody sees something in you, you can only get better when you try correcting and doing better. That's all I'm saying. Like I said, we could hoop and holler about a lot of stuff that goes on. A lot of people that get hired. All we can do is try to do better or support what we have, and maybe me saying like make it back. But I also stated that seniority here should not have been a full priority, because yes, we know what you do, but we also have been taking in a whole lot of these and that and still get the same thing. We have to really start reaching deep, and that small little feeling like, ooh, this is what it is. That's what we need to pay attention to, because the rest has already been learned. I mean, I be feeling like, damn, the circle we go, right? You know what I mean? So you want to end the circle, do something different. Of course, yeah, it might cost you in the first round. But believe me, come on now. One sacrifice to a situation like this. Oh, I'm not even gonna put it like he is like the second. I'm just saying doing something different. You know, all of that stuff. Like almost those little sacrifices. I'm not saying like, okay, trash or whatever the fuck. All my videos, because like I said, when it comes to decision, we are in the background. We're just there to support. So, but realizing certain things where we can do better, since we are picking, since you guys have the people that you have chosen, that we understand them and do better. It shouldn't. I most definitely ain't gonna ignore the film, because when we go through the film, even in those plays, I don't care if they have to take another play from another play, but within that play, you pretty much pay attention to what the fuck it is. I'm so over highlights that it's almost getting on my nerves, because if you watch a full fucking game or whatever, it's like, we almost didn't make it, but like they say, almost, whatever, don't count, everything, get all that other shit. The win is a win, but we also have to pay attention to how we get that win. So, it's like 10 minutes to the game. Let me go ahead and end this. Good morning. Everybody have a blessed day. Hopefully everybody strive for greatness, because that's what counts. Especially when you're already on that path and you already put yourself in a position to be like, okay, I'm going to pull this out. What do we do? Since you are here, you have to throw away and eliminate that doubt. Because no matter what I say, it's on. It is not on you, it is in you. So no matter what I say about this situation, you can always prove me wrong. You can always show that it is what it is, and you may have not shown this, you may have not shown that, but you have learned. You're ready to correct, and you're ready to do better. Oh my God. So with that being said, as my come off the line tagline, okay? Correct and do better. Y'all have a blessed day. As will I. Okay?